Phace.
Alright, yes, you welcome back. It's still the Fashion Diaries right here on KFM TV, your #1 non-stop entertainment channel. My name is Ifyastad Edna, and I'm still here with Andy's barber. And yes, we have another guest who is also one of the finest barbers in town, Phace 2 Papa Anamiwa. Yes, and today on the discussion segment, we get to talk about the barbering industry, things that happens in the barbering industry. Yes, last week we spoke about hairstyle with regards to perm hairs and then the natural hair, and today we get to talk about haircut. Senior Yeyitre, and you know, I've been joined here by these wonderful people, amazing people, creative people who are going to talk about the industry. Now, Phace 2. You are welcome. First of all.
Yeah, thank you.
Now, Andy, so I'm James. Now, make shout that. Okay, so Phace 2, no. What would you say?
Nah, my shop.
Oh, okay. So, what's your real name?
Bernard Apia. People used to call me Bendoza. That's my Nicky.
Babes mukra ediemu papa.
Bendoza.
And your Bendoza, and then on the extreme left is Andy's barber, Andrew's Asari. Yes. Now the Mashadana, and as you see, I trained there with my barbers. Nature say also Jawa boy you say kuha. They say oh yeah barber.
Oh, not really. Most barbers in Ghana we are heavy, so.
Hey, sir, barber be I God is my barber.
Well, yeah, heavy. More.
Is it now we are barbers? Okay. Okay. All right. So first of all, let me ask this: who is a barber, and does the barbering job goes beyond cuts and hairs?
Well, a barber is someone whose main occupation is to cut, shave, dress, groom, and to cut male and female hairs and all that.
So it's basically the barber's job is basically about cutting. It's a baby and you will be out to me. Okay. And you're barber also who's in your advice. You will say any maybe suit you face like that. Okay. So where do you get your creative ideas? Where do barbers get their creative ideas from, and what even inspires them?
Okay. Let's say most creative ideas and designs normally come from we the barbers and the customers as well.
Oh, okay.
Because sometimes you have a design in mind, the customer can also assist you by telling you what to do and what not to do. So normally that is where we normally get our creative ideas. Okay. And also barbering is a creative something. So you need to get an artistic eye, you know, to be able to create things and then to learn more pertaining to the vocation. So,
wow.
And what I believe is that the quality or the effectiveness of your work, you know, sells your service. So I think when they are given a chance, they will be able to, you know, explore and then to exhibit the talents that they have.
What are some of the misconceptions that people have about the barbering industry and even barbers as a whole, and how can it be kept, or how can it be kept? Yes. How can we solve these stigmas, like these misconceptions?
All right. Some of the misconceptions about barbers in Ghana here are that people to say the customers are more scared.
Okay.
They are more scared of coming to us because they think multiple people are being serviced using the same tools.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Even though they are sterilized and all that, but they shouldn't think that way because we have sterilizers, and right now we even have sprays which are disinfectants that we use.
Oh, okay, on the tools you use.
On the tools we use. So they should feel free, they should believe in us and then come to us, we will serve them better and all that.
Oh, that's so great. If you're out there, you have those misconceptions about their tools. I think it got to a point because there were these diseases that were transferred through these things. People were scared to do it, and some would even go there with their own blades and all that. Oh, okay. So now Phase 2 is telling us that they have measures that have controlled this stigmatization. So it's best we stop criticizing or having that misconception. Andy, do you have anything to add up?
But I would say that it's also that's what he says. More times the customers are afraid of being there in the barber shop. So the most advisable note I can give is to, for any customer to get each a clipper, to get his own clipper. That would be very best. To own your own clipper is very best.
Why? Can't you sterilize those ones?
We do sterilize them, but it looks like they don't believe in us.
Oh.
Because most of the barbers in Ghana don't use the right sterilizers and all that. Some even buy ordinary bulbs to put in their sterilizers. Whilst there's this, sterilizers normally have their own bulbs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which is the ultraviolet bulbs that they are being fixed in it to sterilize the tools that we use.
Okay.
But most barbers don't use it. So people do believe when they come they will be infected and all that.
Okay, so quite apart from that, is there any other misconceptions that people have about the barbers or barbering industry that you don't agree with?
Yeah, normally people think barbering shop is a place where gossips spreads or carried out and all that, but
and people also think that barbers are always poor.
Yeah, it's true. They even think barbering is meant for school dropouts.
Okay. But is it true?
It's never true.
Okay.
It's never true. It's never true, because I see barbering as a passion. If you have the passion for it, you can be a good barber, earn money for yourself and all that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a profession on its own. Yeah.
Okay. I'm still here with Phase 2 and Andy's barber. We're still talking about the happenings in the barbering industry. Earlier on, we were talking about some of the things and how they get their creative ideas from, where they get them, what inspires them, and what barbers the barber's job is, or does it go beyond hair cutting. Now let me ask quickly, apart from the misconceptions in the industry, what are some of the challenges that barbers face, or the barbers industry face?
Usually some of the misconceptions we the barbers face with the customers are that pricing of our services. Normally customers disagree with the way we price our services and all that, without acknowledging the cost involved in buying our materials for the service that we render to them. Yeah, and also the tools that we use are being run by electricity and all that. You buy prepaid and all that, so we spend a lot. So sometimes they should understand us and then cope with us, because we do our best for them to look good.
Yeah.
So they should also
appreciate
back and then appreciate to what we do for them, because we do our best to make them look good. So I think it's about time they see what we do for them, to
and accept the pricing
and all that. Yes.
Okay.
Because recently I heard fuel prices
shoot up
again. So definitely when you go to town to get the materials and all that.
Okay.
Yeah.
The face and all that.
The price will be up. So.
Definitely,
we all gonna say I didn't even 1 CD now. This time we have 5 CDs at least. Sometimes they should just
accept.
Yes, and then understand us, so that we also give them the good, look that they want.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
I think that is what I have to say.
Now, quite apart from all this, do the barbers in the industry collaborate with each other?
Um,
Not really, not really. They don't
Really?
collaborate with each other because it's about time we do that. But at least when we collaborate, we'll be able to get ideas on what we're doing, like
Okay.
the job we're doing. At least we can learn from each other and all that. So I think it's about time Ghanaian barbers, get together, go meetings, learn about trending stuff and all that.
Okay.
yeah,
It's about time we get together. We learn a lot because as time goes on, barbering is becoming something big in GH right now.
Wow.
Yeah, because we are putting our best. Because yesterday, for instance, I was on Instagram and there is this foreign barber who just followed me.
Wow. So
I mean,
you're
liked
getting
my
there.
my works and all that. So this shows we Ghanaian barbers too are putting in our best.
Okay.
So I think it's about time we get together, we learn more. I mean, we should be,
do more.
grateful. Yeah, we should do more. We should
Yeah.
do more.
So that's what we put in place. The GHRT barbers.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just to
okay.
get the youth barbers together
To collaborate.
to
with
collaborate,
each other.
to do a whole lot of things. So,
Showing love.
well, we right now we're embarking on this project.
Oh, okay.
So
Show your love to
show your
someone.
love to someone.
Yeah. Okay. So it's also one way or the other, a way to bring barbers together.
To
Okay.
do more.
But don't you have any association? Does the barbers the barber industry has an association for all of you?
Yeah, we have a Barbers Association in Ghana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it work effectively?
Not actually. It works, but it don't work effectively. Like it doesn't work for the youth.
Okay.
Yeah, actually. So we're bringing up this youth initiative as in GHRT Barbers. So it takes to the youth barbers in particular to come together. Then we form a whole one hand together, and we plan to see the way forward for ourselves.
Okay.
That's the main thing.
All right. So you were earlier on talking about trends. But let me ask this question: how has hairstyle or haircut styles changed over the past few years, and what are some of the trends that we are seeing right now?
We've been seeing right now. We've been seeing fade. That's the main trend right now.
Okay,
And
faded.
as first it was afro, then we just put your comb in it, and that was the most boring thing on our part.
Oh,
Afro.
really?
That was one of the most boring thing on our part. So when the trend comes to you have to keep your hair down, just get the fade on.
Okay.
It's very good trend right now.
A
As
fade
in
is
our
just
guy
like
right now.
face
like
to his
mine,
fade,
yeah.
hey, bruh.
And right
Not
now
the any
too.
woman so.
Yeah.
And one
Yeah,
so.
and there's a
Trendy.
braid on it, and a braid on
Okay.
it, and it look
And
good.
not
It look good on the
Okay.
guys.
Yeah.
No, I think this beard thing is also trending
Yeah,
for now.
it's also really trending. It's
Okay.
really trending.
So
Yes.
it means that it has changed. Was this thing there like years for past years? Was it there?
It was, but it's just now that people are getting used to it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask this question. Most often than not, we do things that consciously or unconsciously damages our hair. Now, can you tell us some of the things that we do that damages our hair without us knowing or consciously knowing about that?
Yeah, what I have to say is that sometimes the relaxers that we barbers use normally sometimes are they are too hot for our hair, our scalp and
Okay.
all that. Sometimes when you blow people's hair and all that, it sometimes affects our scalp, which makes the hair not to grow well. So it's about time we take notice of that.
Okay.
And also these hair dyes that we use,
Mm-hmm.
most of them are too powerful that when you use on your hair, it may be peeling off and all that.
Okay.
So it's about time we take notice of that.
Okay. Okay.
And also some of we the barbers do not get focused when working on people. Sometimes we will be talking whilst working, which is very bad. Sometimes you will be doing a design or cutting someone's hair whilst talking, then unconsciously you spoil the person's hair. So sometimes I want to most of GH barbers do shape, do take some of our shapes back a lot, because they do, I mean, too much of shaping, which is very wrong. Sometimes you need to, see how the person's hair grow and where it ends and all that, so that you give the correct shape to the person. When you do too much of shaping, it also causes damage to the hair and all that. So it's about time barbers in GH take notice of that.
Now you need to be educated on the person's hair, how fast the person's hair grows, to be able to do whatever style you want to do on his head. And
also there is a way of shaping, so most barbers should learn on how to shape people's head and all that.
That's really great.
Everyone has his own way of hair growth. So I think when we take notice of that, we're able to give people the good look that they want.
Now, what is the secret of a good haircut?
You don't have much secret, but the only thing that you can do is to perfect yourself as a barber. You learn, and then when you get the head, you just have to know that I have to make this guy look good.
Great.
And you have to get your shapes on point, like the angles on point, and just the hairstyle the client is supposed to you to do. You have to get it done for him. So I can say though there's no much secret in a good haircut, but just that the barber have to just focus and just do the best for the client. That's what I think.
Wow.
It's good.
What are some of the things, the necessities in the barber's industry that if I come to your shop, at least I should see these days?
First of all, the most this thing you have to see is the we have one spray, it's called Andy's cool care. You have to get that spray in your shop. Because on a Western world, that's where we're copying from, and we can't just lie about that. Every shop we have Andy's cool care for the clippers. The sterilizer,
the Andy's spray kit.
That's all important, and the towel warmer. Then stuff keeps the hair in shape, and the as in razor bonds and stuff not to come on the client's head.
But what are some of the why do you get these bumps anytime you do a haircut? Sometimes they're at the back of your hair, and even sometimes when you shave.
It's when barbers do not keep their tools clean and all that. At least
happens
after every
spray the clipper and stuff.
Clean it properly, and then make sure your clippers or your tools are very neat. Because if you don't do that, it causes these bumps and all that.
Any final words for your fans and people watching you?
Hands together and let's grow together. That's the best for us. We are here for you. Straight.
Okay.
And I think what I have to tell the fellow barbers is that they should learn more. They should learn more, because it's our time with the barbers to, get to be noticed. So we have to learn more to keep the business going. And you can also follow me at Phace 2 Barbershop, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter.
Alright, so this is all from Phace 2 Barber and Andy's Barber. It has been really educative here, and I'm very sure you had fun just as I am. But then let me take a break. I'll be right back. Well, I hope you've been educated and it was really fun. But I'm afraid this is where we have to draw the curtains down for today's episode. My name is Ifya's dad, Edna. Thanks to you for making time here with me. Let me say a very big thanks to Johnny Counselor for my hair. They deal in all kinds of wig extensions, so you can locate them around at Shimota Kingsby Runabout, or follow them on all social media handles as Johnny Counselor. And my amazing accessory is by Jenny Beat Creation and Training Center. You could locate them at Parakoa Estate Junction, and you could also follow them on Facebook as Jenny's Bees Creation and Training Center, on Twitter as Jenny's Bees, and on Instagram as Jenny. Thanks for making time here with me. Until same time, it's bye for now.
Vegas Ace.